This episode is brought to you by CarterComics.com. It's your one-stop shop for all your comic needs, whether it be graded or raw. Carter Comics has got it all. All you gotta do is go to CarterComics.com, fill your card up with all their amazing comics. Use the discount code FREAKNET, FREAKNET. Save you 10% at checkout. Not only on their website, but also at their eBay account. And the link to eBay can be found on their homepage at CarterComics.com. Again, CarterComics.com is your one-stop shop for all comic needs.
It's time! It's time! It's JFW time!
Guys, it's that time to get Step in the Ring with the greatest faction in podcast history. Just Freakin Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Travis T.
And I am the Faction Slayer, Nubby, the Amazing Turtle.
For those of you who don't know, this coming Sunday, Southland Talk is returning. That's right, JFW is bringing back the Southland Roundtable. It's where we're going to recap the night before's SCW show. This one, Majestic, what's it called? Massacre at Majestic.
Yeah.
That's going to be this Saturday. So the following Sunday, we're going to do a live conversation with SCW. Hopefully get some guys on to talk about, what happened at the show, involving them, so on and so forth. So make sure if you haven't seen the event yet, go over to the JFW Podcast on Facebook. Find that event. Make sure you see the link to Podbean. If you haven't subscribed to us on Podbean yet, make sure to do so you know when it starts up. It is going to be a 1-hour show as we're bringing it back. And if we need to add more time, then so be it. But the live streams are coming back. Southland Talk is returning starting this Sunday, which means we do got an SCW show happening this Saturday. We're going to talk about it at the end of the show because we have a bunch of match cards we got covered. Well, not we. I got one. Nobody has like a handful, as well as results and stuff from this past weekend.
Yeah.
So, first off, Nubby, you did win predictions for Vengeance Day.
Sweet.
So you picked up those 4 points. Actually, it's technically 3 points. There's only 3 of us now. So you picked up 3 points, and me and Jay were splitting 2. So, you know what? Fuck it. 4 points. We're going to keep 4-3-2. It's not on us that we had to drop down one person. So, yeah, 4-3-2 now. That's the point system now. So, let's dive into results. Let's cover from this past weekend. Backbreaker Wrestling happened. Also, Black Wrestlers Matter happened. You said you got some information from those. So let's start there.
I did. So we will start with Black Wrestlers Matter, as they had a show called Don't Call It a Comeback. On the pre-show, Mike Strong defeated Joey Mack. I saw a clip of that match. Mike Strong is Mike Strong. He is very strong.
First time I saw him and D'Angelo Steele in SCW, I was like, these are guys I want continuously brought back. Because he is a powerhouse, dude. To see a guy like him maybe potentially come back to SCW and face a guy like Logan Steele, that'd be pretty cool.
Logan Steele doesn't have a chance.
Hear that, Steele? I know he listens. So there you go, Logan. Can you step up to Mike Strong?
The only way he can win any match is with help from Scott Spade or the Mr. Smohawk. The Wicked Witch of the somewhere with her broomstick.
Yeah!
I'm just digging myself a hole here, and that's fine. I am okay with that. It's what I do.
You don't run away. You don't run away from controversy, man. Yeah, you hit it head on or shell on. Either way.
Shell, yeah.
Shell, yeah.
Shaq Jordan defeated Marcelo Spade in a Triple threat match. Kenny Alfonso defeated Alvin Falcone and Matt Dizzle. We'll save that one since that was the main event. Joseline Navarro defeated Alexis Littlefoot and Brittany Kay in a triple threat. Alex Kane defeated Isaiah Bronner. Darius Luttrell won the scramble match, defeated Alvin Gray, Ewok, QC Wayne, Aaron Stone, and Javier. Prince O'Shea defeated Matt Cage. The Invoked defeated Double Stuffed, and not Double Stuffed Oreos. Disappointment.
I do love a good double stuffed Oreo.
Paragon defeated Chris Logan. I can imagine that match sounded like it hurt.
Oh yeah, I've seen Chris Logan. I haven't seen Paragon. But
He hits hard too.
well, no, IPW.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And then Serge D and Myron Reed went to a draw as it was interrupted by somebody with a very bad attitude lately, Marche Rocket.
I mean, listen. I don't want to say that one thing, is because of another. Marche didn't have this attitude when Steve wasn't general manager.
It's true. Things
Yeah.
started happening. And it's not even about CSW. It's just Marche. And we do notice, like, it does take something at one show to, basically give Marche an attitude elsewhere. I mean, we've seen it before.
It's it's like a trickle down effect. One incident happens and impacts you as a person wherever you go. And I'm curious to see if it happens next week at Rocket Pro Wrestling. Is it next week? Yeah, next
week.
Yeah, next Saturday. Yeah. Where he's gonna be facing Steve Michaels for the championship. So let's see if he brings that attitude over to Rocket Pro, because he may need it for a guy like Steve Michaels.
And undeniable.
That's true. That is undeniable.
Now, if you want to see what took place at this show, I'm going to tell you how you can do that right now.
He's going to tell you right now.
Go to YouTube and look up Pro Wrestling Shoots, as the entire show is on their YouTube channel. And that was Black Wrestlers Matter. Don't call it a comeback.
Oh, to come back.
All right. So let's get into some backbreaker wrestling, because a lot of backs were broken. Maybe. They presented Double Down. Was it a Double Down?
Wasn't that a chicken sandwich at KFC?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, it was.
It was what was it, a grilled chicken and a crispy at the same time, or just two?
I think it was two crispy chickens that were used as the breading for a chicken. I think it was just like two pieces of chicken with like cheese and shit in the middle. It was yeah. I should know this. I'm fat enough. I should know this.
It was wrapped with a wrapping paper kind of thing, right? You ate it like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Double Down is a sandwich offered at Kentucky Fried Chicken. It had two pieces of fried chicken fillet, as opposed to bread containing bacon, cheese, and a sauce. Oh yeah, it was.
I missed it. I never had one, but I can do that anytime on my own. So
100%. Yeah, all you gotta do is get two breaded chicken fillets and just put some bacon and cheese in the middle of it. So yeah,
I can get like a bucket of the big ass chicken strips at Jewel. They're about the same. Make my own.
Oh yeah.
In fact, hey Betty, get on that.
It could be chicken.
Yeah, chicken now.
Chicken now.
Backbreaker
Wrestling happened this past Saturday. Where's Backbreaker at again?
This was in Griffith, Indiana.
Yeah, that's right.
So they're in Indiana. I think they travel to a couple cities, but they mostly go to Griffith.
Yep.
So in a tag team match, we had Richie Rothschild and Johnny Motley defeating Rancid and Gabe the Brave. Kevin Graves defeated Thomas Keith via submission. Trog the Caveman and Mad Dog defeated Cujo and Punisher. And it wasn't Mad Dog Ivan Manson.
From the AFA?
Yeah, always fucking anal. Jake Roan retained his legacy championship by defeating Luis Rojas. Tully Bordarelli defeated Billy the Kid via a referee stoppage. Then we had Chip Walker defending his Brass Knuckles championship against Dave Allen. Now, there were no ropes in this match. It was kind of like that underground stuff. No ropes. And Chip Walker did retain. From what I am understanding, there were wrestlers surrounding the ring, and Nick Diamond decided to cause a ruckus, which led everyone away from the ring. And I guess that distracted Dave Allen, and that Chip Walker took advantage of the situation and retained his Brass Knuckles championship. And that was Backbreaker Wrestling. Double down.
Awesome. Yeah, Backbreaker is one of those new shows that we're talking about this season or this year on JFW. So I look forward to talking about the next one.
Yeah. All right. So what do you want to go with first for match cards?
So we got two on Friday. What do we got? We got CSW and
Frontline,
and then Saturday we got obviously SCW, Squared Circle Megastars, and Freelance.
Freelance, yes, is also Saturday.
And those are our 5 that we got to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't want to rank them as if we're, but I mean, let's start with Freelance. Let's go to Freelance is new to us, so let's open match cards with Freelance. We can talk about that.
Okay. We can go with that. In fact, let's go with that. Let me just make sure that I wrote down the right number here, because numbers are important. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Perfect. So Freelance, and I want to say it's Tope Suicida Squad.
Tope Suicide Squad.
Well, Suicida. You got
Suicido.
Suicida.
Suicida.
Yeah. Some kind of Spanish. I don't know. There's a squad, though.
There's a squad of them. There's a squad of Tope Suicidas. Okay.
Yeah. I believe that's how it's pronounced.
Spell it.
Tope. Taupe or Tope.
Tope, okay.
And then Suicida. Suicida. Suicida.
Oh, brother, I don't even know. Well, you know what? Let's ask Google. Because if we are wrong, oh look, it just pops up. Tope Suicida is a professional wrestling move where a wrestler dives headfirst through a rope to land on their opponent. The term is Spanish for suicide headbutt.
Perfect. So
Oh, yeah, it
there's a
is.
squad of headbutts.
Perfect. A luchador leaps through the ropes in a somersault. They jump over the top rope. They land on their opponent's back first. Bullet top suicida or bullet tope suicida. La Dormalona. Tope Congiro. A top with a forward spin. Okay. But we know now. It's a diving headbutt.
Perfect. Well, that's what this show is called. So there we go. There better be some headbutts in the air.
Oh, yeah. If every match doesn't consist of a tope suicida, then what the hell are they doing?
That's right. Now it takes place this Saturday, February 22nd. Um, now I'm sorry to inform everybody, the show is sold out. Now, even though it takes place at the Logan Square Auditorium, 2539 North Kedzie in Chicago, doors open at 7 p.m., bell time is 8 p.m., it's still sold out. But you can still watch it on IWTV Live.
Oh, so they are live on night. Okay, so
Yes.
you can watch it as the show's happening. Dreamwave does that too, right?
Yeah. A lot of places do that.
Gotcha. Well, now some.
I said a lot.
Some.
Some, okay. Some a lot.
Some a lot, yeah.
A lot, some.
Yeah. Somersault, yeah.
Some are a lot.
Tope suicida, yeah.
Yeah.
Squad.
So there you go. Starts at 8 o'clock. Open your door at 7 p.m. if you want to just be part of that. I don't know.
Open your doors.
Open your doors and enter the room of where you're going to watch Freelance on IWTV.
Yeah. Live.
Yeah. Charge yourself admission too.
Hell yeah, I would. Buy your own popcorn.
That's right. And sit front row. All right. 6-person scramble. Laney Luck versus Sean Galloway, yeah. Darius Luttrell, Nova Mars, Darren Corbin, and Trick Jordy. Tag team match. We have Bang and Matthews versus the New Guys. See, I didn't say Bang and Matthews this time. Now I just did, but
why not? I mean, hey, you know. Maybe it was implied and you caught on better than everyone else.
we'll never know. Eye Candy Elliott will be taking on Reagan Liddell. Chico Suave will be taking on Sabin Gage. Cole Radrick will be taking on Trevor Outlaw with Frank the Clown in his corner. And then for the world title, we have Alfonso taking on Coda Hernandez.
Nice.
And that is Freelance Tope Suicida Squad. Taking place Saturday, February 22nd. Sold out. Watch on IWTV only. All right. Where would you like to go next?
Oh, let's go Squared Circle. Let's hit them up. It's been a minute since we talked about Squared Circle Megastars.
Yeah, because they only run a few shows a year, about 4, I think.
Yeah, I think they're almost like a quarterly kind of company.
Yeah. So we will go all the way up here as Squared Circle Megastars presents Tag Wars. Holy shnikes. I like tag team matches.
Tag teams, I think, are underutilized in the business. Factions we see growing. We see a lot of growing factions. Not a whole lot of tag teams being created and developed.
Mm-hmm. I just prefer to wrestle in them because it's easier.
Get you a break? I got you.
Give me a break. My partner takes the heat. I come in for the hot tag and be done.
Yeah, like Rocky Johnson and Tony Ellis. That's our white rewatching Young Rock.
So They return this Saturday, February 22nd, at the Berwyn Eagles Club, 6309 26th Street in Berwyn, Illinois. Doors open at 6 p.m., bell time 7 p.m. Tickets are on the Eventbrite link on Facebook, so check that out for the tickets. I believe you can still get them at the door, but the link is on their Facebook page for the Eventbrite. Don't know how much they are. You have to click on the link. Just the way it is.
Event tickets on Eventbrite are $15. At the door, they're $20. Kids 8 and under are free.
Cool. So I can identify as an 8-year-old and get in free.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Just shave your head and just, get a Make-A-Wish shirt on.
And probably the beard, too.
Ah! Benjamin Button it. Got that Benjamin Button disease.
All right. So we got Grim Reality taking on Fly Death. Spot Monkeys taking on Valor and Grayson. David Ali will be having a championship celebration. Ooh, celebrate. The Cobra and Just Amazing with KO Kendra will be in action. Who they're facing, what they're going to do, we don't know yet. But they have an attitude, apparently. So they probably think they can do what they want.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer when the Cobra was the Cobra.
Yeah. He's always going to be Duck Cobra to me. And if he doesn't like it, well, oh well. Just don't chop me.
That's right. If you don't like it, you can find Nubby at SCW.
Maybe.
Oh, I got confirmation of your match.
Oh.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Good. Apparently, Flat Top's out here booking High Voltage now, so we're good.
Oh, cool. First Class will be taking on Purple Haze.
I want to see Purple Haze versus Bro Bros.
That would be interesting.
I gotta see it. Somebody's got to book that shit.
I know a guy. Quintero and Lizard Man will be taking on Mason Perks and a mystery partner.
Who do you think that partner is?
I know it's not Chris Hedford.
That piece of shit? Fuck no.
Well, then again, I think in this alternate world it might be. You never know. They are in the Megastars.
Ooh.
Then again, Chris Hedford is far from a star. So
No. He's a putz.
yeah.
Yeah. Which, hey, I mean, our doors are always open for him to come here and talk on the show. Like I mentioned on our last episode, we're going to allow, we want to open the door to special guest co-hosts here on JFW.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll turn it. We'll see. I can't promise I'll never turn somebody away, but maybe. Ched, I'd turn away. Santino, I'd turn away. Gabagool, I'd probably turn away. Double J, I'd probably turn away. Lorna,
Kyle.
whoever, Kyle. Yeah, fuck Kyle. Hell no. What's her name? Lorna, the new
Laura.
one from Laura. If she makes me that sausage and cabbage, I'll let her on the show. Until then, no. Pac-Man's mom, welcome. Pac-Man, no. Steve, yes. C-Red, yes. Rachel, maybe. Brianna, of course. So, I don't think I turn anyone away, except for Chet and Santino, but just because I don't need to hear them challenge people to fights that they can't deliver on. So
True.
yeah. So I get enough of that shit from Neeser on the round tables. I think that dude's got like 6 matches booked for himself in like 2038. I don't fucking know.
So in a 6-man tag, we have Cortez, Septical, and Magico taking on Brendan Balling, and in an interesting fashion, the Workhorses.
Not Mikey Peterson, though.
No.
So it looks like Evans and Jannetty are continuing on the workhorse tradition. But Mikey's nowhere. Maybe Mikey's going to be Perk's mystery tag partner here.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Right? I mean, I guess we're getting good guy Peterson now. Who knows?
Yeah, but is Mason Perks good guy Perks in Squared Circle Megastar?
I would think so. I think it's your boy. You know, we'd want to team up with Peterson.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But balling in the workhorses, that took me by surprise.
That's unique. Well, you know, this is Illinois, so
Yeah.
what happens on your side of the state line stays on your side of that state line.
Yeah. He's also a ginger, so he makes bad decisions.
Yeah, you soulless fuck.
You don't have a soul if you're teaming with the workhorses.
That's right, and have red hair. Yeah, you're like double fucked. Yeah. And not in a good way, like a prison way.
That's
always fucking anal.
Always fucking anal. And
fucking
it
anal.
is the workhorses, so
definitely, yeah, 100%. Yeah. Their middle names are sodomy. That's because they misspelled insemination.
True.
Yeah.
All right. So, Squared Circle Megastars is this Saturday, February 22nd at the Berwyn Eagles Club, 6309 26th Street in Berwyn, Illinois. Doors open 6 p.m., bell time 7 p.m. Tickets on the Eventbrite in advance are $15, you said?
Yep. 15 advance on Eventbrite, 20 at the door, 8 and under is free.
All right, now we're going to get into some Friday stuff, I'd say.
Yeah, and I feel like you may have more to talk about with CSW since you will be there. So if you want to start with Frontline, I'm cool with that.
I wouldn't mind starting with Frontline because it is Frontline, and why not?
Yeah, plus it's Wisconsin. You know, you want to get Wisconsin shit out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so Frontline Pro Battle at Bakerville takes place this Friday, February 21st at the Bakerville Sports Bar and Grill, 10631 County Road B in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Bell time is special as it starts at 8 p.m. I assume the doors will open between 7 and 8. General admission tickets are $20.
You know, it's weird. So the Wrecker, their Frontline Pro champion, I don't know why, but because of the poster, he reminds me of Killian Dane. Remember who he is?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. For those of you who don't know, Killian Dane, former member of Sanity, IRL, he's married to Nikki Cross. There's a big, I think he's Scottish.
Probably.
He's from the UK. Just big fucking beefy dude. But yeah, look at it. I was like, oh, because I mean, I'm looking at the poster. Mr. Anderson's going to be there, you know, formerly known as Mr. Kennedy. But yeah, just look at the poster. I'm like, oh shit, is that Killian Dane? I was like, oh wait, never mind. That's their front. So, yeah, and then that guy kind of looks like Solomon Tupu. Anyways, sorry to interrupt you. I just thought that was kind of a fun thing.
Yeah. Well, can you maybe repeat that because you kind of went off a little bit?
Did I? Like,
yeah,
like the whole thing went off.
Like, yeah, the whole thing, no voice, and your camera went away for a second.
Man, all the weather fucks everything up. I'm looking at the poster, you know, and it looks like, you know, I was looking at it, I'm like, oh shit, is that Killian Dane? You know, former member of Sanity, married to Nikki Cross. And I realized, oh wait, never mind, that's their Frontline Pro champion, the Wrecker.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
And then the guy next to him kind of looks like Salman Tupu, but I know that's also wrong. But
Yeah. Well, you should know who this guy is. So, Congo Kong,
oh,
aka.
that's what I meant. That's what I don't know why I thought Salman Tupu. Congo
Oh,
Kong. I'm sorry, I meant Congo Kong. Okay,
yeah.
never mind. Yeah.
Osiris from back in the day.
Yeah. So who's Salman Tupu? Who am I thinking of?
CSW.
Ah, okay. No, I was thinking Congo Kong. That's on me.
Well, you were right then. Congo Kong.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but also like I mean, when you look at the poster, he doesn't look like he has his like paint.
Ah,
Like I know
okay.
he normally does. Like kind of look almost like it's like a blood mask and stuff, like actually like painted on and stuff. It's wild. So, but okay, so yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, Congo Kong. Never mind. Yeah, that's on me.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I don't remember ever. I don't even know if I really even know what Salman Tupu looks like. So,
You kind of do.
is he Samoan?
He could pass for Samoan,
Could he? Okay, I'll just see a picture of him.
but he's Uncle T. So,
Yeah.
but
Okay, go ahead. No.
oh, we were just talking about them. The heavyweight championship is on the line. As Josh Price, the big guy, taking on Congo Kong. In a triple threat, you also mentioned Ken Anderson, or Mr. Kennedy, as we used to know him. Can't say it though, because might get sued. Well, we can say it, but he can't. Haha. um, he'll be taking on Regis Atlas and Casanova in the Liberty division, which is the women's division. Macaulay Rose will be taking on Rory Shield.
And if I'm looking at this, because I'm kind of going through their Facebook page right now, where all their information is, it looks like this is going to be Macaulay Rose's Frontline debut. She's an academy graduate eager to make a strong impression in her inaugural match. So not only it looks like this is her Frontline debut, but also her first match in the business. And it looks like Rory Shields is definitely frustrated from her recent loss at Ground Zero, and she looks to kind of reclaim a victory at Frontline Pro. So that's pretty cool. So a debut. So and there's a video of looks like Macaulay Rose here. Obviously, I can listen to it. We're doing the show, but is there? She probably introduce herself. If you guys want to check it out at the Frontline Pro Facebook page.
Yeah, do it. It'll be fun.
Yeah, might as well. Yeah, like and like them right over there. Subscribe to them, whatever you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the Bakerville title, it'll be Jared Jacks, the champion, taking on Shaq Jordan. Backwoods Brown returns to action. He made his, I guess, kind of a return to the company on the Disco Ray show, but now he'll be in action this Friday. First match back since his surgery.
And no announcement of who the opponent is.
No announcement. So it could be
Ooh.
anybody. Maybe it's an open challenge by him.
Is it you, Nubby?
I'll be in Illinois still.
You'll be at CSW?
I'll be at CSW.
Or will you?
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, you don't know where turtles lie. You don't know how far them sewers go.
And they can go far.
That's right. You find your way to the Lake Michigan and shit. You just head north.
There you go.
That's right.
I'll go to Canada. I don't care.
All right. Yeah, fuck yeah. It's Canada. They'll let you in. Probably let you leave too. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Your favorite wrestler, or one of your favorite wrestlers, Joey
Max
Avalon.
Holiday? Oh.
I said one of them.
Angel?
Joey Avalon.
Sierra?
Well, we'll get to her.
Okay.
Joey Avalon will be taking on Kayvon Lee.
Joey Avalon is awesome. I do like Joey Avalon. I mean, not as much as Max Holiday because he's my best friend, longest reigning 3-time SCM heavyweight champion. And of course, Angel, one of the top women's champions in SCW history.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned her name, Sierra. She'll be in action. We don't know who against who. Maybe she'll make an open challenge to somebody as well.
If I had to guess, I'm gonna predict something. Obviously, we know Sierra got involved in some rapture business recently,
Yes.
right? Knowing Aaron Xavier, not well, but know him enough. Probably not going to sit too well with him. He's probably going to want to get this resolved, but I don't know if he's going to want to do it himself. So he may call in a very special lady to take care of some business for him.
It could very well happen.
Right. So I'm going to predict we're going to see Sierra versus Angel up at Frontline Pro. And then I'm going to feel really bad when one of my favorite wrestlers gets smacked around by the greatest SCW Women's Champion in history. So
I won't argue.
that's right.
Although I think Renee Van Peebles isn't going to be there. So
Well, no, that's because I said the greatest SCW Women's Champion in history.
yeah, you did.
Okay,
That's
gotcha.
why I said Renee Van Peebles won't be there.
Gotcha. Well, at least we can both agree it's not Amazon, so that's fine.
So trying to get me in trouble here. I know what you're doing.
Listen, come on, you know me by now.
Amazon, he did it. He did it.
That's right. I said it.
I just moved on. So
which is best at this point.
Callaway and the System will be taking on Sam Eli and Quinn Whittick.
Oh, there you go.
That'll be an interesting tag team. Sam Eli and Quinn Whittick.
Now, I know we talked about this, and I for the life of me can't remember. Is Whittick part of the Rapture?
So I thought he was.
But he's not.
I guess not.
Okay.
Or maybe he was, but then decided, nah, he don't want to be part of it. Because I thought it was him and Muggsy, the original Rapture, when Ben McCoy started it.
That's what I thought.
But Muggsy hasn't been up in Frontline, and Quinn's been doing his own thing. So maybe that's why Aaron Xavier was brought in, because the other guys didn't work out.
To add some legitimacy to the Rapture.
Maybe.
Cutting the dead weight like the leader. Yeah.
The leader got cut, that's for sure.
Yeah. And it looks like, though, he's trying to find his right path to, I don't know if you want to call it vindication or retribution or retaliation or whatever it is, But he's definitely making it personal, which, why would you make it personal? Technically, his fault this is all happening. So.
And Joey Avalon's still not happy about, helping him. Like, he just did it, but he doesn't want to associate himself with him.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like I think there was a video that was I'm not sure how far after Frontline's episode or not, but it did show him a little bit upset that Sierra interjected them into that situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I know he's gonna be there for his tag team partner. It just seems like he wasn't really happy that he was put into a situation he had no control over. Which who does? Who wants to be in a situation like that?
Not me.
Exactly. Nobody.
I don't like being in situations, period.
Yeah. The only situation, that's Jersey Shore shit.
Yeah. And he's really not the situation anymore. So he's kind of soft now, if you will. Having kids, getting married. It's all about the chicken tendies.
It's all about the chicken. It's a Dom Mysterio shit.
He says tendies all the time.
Oh, okay.
And every word has to have an S on the end of it. So But good on him for turning over his life. So
Yeah, they all seem to be doing a lot better now. Grown up.
yeah, can't say the same for the rest of them, but it's fine. So yeah, Line Pro is this Saturday, Friday, or no, it's this Friday, this Saturday, Friday,
It is this Saturday, Friday,
Friday. Yeah, it wouldn't be me if I didn't fuck something up here.
Tuesday, what?
So Friday, February 21st, Bakerville Sports Bar and Grill, 10631 County Road B in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Bell time special 8 p.m. Doors open probably around 7:30. General admission tickets are $20.
Excellent. So if you're up in Wisconsin, make sure you check out Frontline Pro. But if you're hanging around the Chicago area, Chicago Style Wrestling is also on Friday.
It is,
That's right.
and they're presenting Good as Dead. So it is this Friday, February 21st, 9757 Pacific Avenue in Franklin Park, Illinois. Uh, Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Bell time is 7:30 p.m. Pre-show starts around 7:10 ish, and right around there. Front row sold out. General admission tickets only $25. All right, we got a tag team match, and it was just added before we started recording. Um, Machine 17, Lizard Man, and KJ Carter, who is making his return after being injured for a few months, they'll be taking on Chris Miller and FXB. I'm surprised Miller and FXB are still teaming up at this point. They have not been getting along since they started teaming up. Uh, and another tag match, Jax Johnson and Eric Schultz will be taking on Grayson and Valor. Now, about a week ago, Jax Johnson, Eric Schultz, and Ryan Matthews basically broke up. Jax Johnson said, we need to see other people. There is a video out there. I cannot tell a lie. But then recently, Schultz convinced Jax Johnson to team up with him again, as long as he promises not to have any shenanigans, no mannequins, nothing stupid.
Mannequins.
I said mannequins.
Mannequins.
Yeah, no shenanigans or mannequins.
Yeah, okay. I thought I heard no shenanigans or mannequins. Like, okay. But mannequins. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hearing things. I got you.
Yeah, it's like last week.
I still believe that's real. I still believe I heard mannequins right now, but we give you the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, I just at first
it'll be your victory if you did.
It'll be the victory, 100% of victory. Yeah, because I'm thinking okay, cool. So no shenanigans. Of course, you don't need Mike Madigan there. But okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Axel Rico will be taking on the Warhorse. Now, it was supposed to be Maggie Lee in the Warhorse, but Maggie Lee had to pull out of the match for some reason. I don't remember.
Gotcha. Which I think I'm okay with this because I think this is like Axel Rico's first glimpse at getting towards the CSW heavyweight championship scene since his injury. So
yeah,
why not better than face not only the former CSW heavyweight champion, but a guy who still, keep in mind, everybody, has an opportunity at the Frontline Pro Championship at a later date.
He does.
That
is a fact.
That's right.
And Axel has been teaming up with Stu Montgomery I hope he remembers how to wrestle in singles matches. I know he's wrestled elsewhere. Jeez, get off my back.
Yeah, get off his shout, guys.
Yeah. I pay attention to things.
Hey, you know stuff.
Yeah. That's why JFW exists today. Because I know stuff.
Oh, because he knows things. Hell yeah.
And speaking of knowing things, I know there is a women's title match at this show.
5-way.
There's a 5-way for the women's championship, and it'll be Amina Belmont, who just won the championship, will be defending it against Blair Onyx, who we have not seen in a very long time, except maybe one battle royal recently. Shaza McKenzie, who we always see. Haven Harris and Lily Pescadita.
This is a pretty cool matchup. I mean, Pescadilla I've seen. I know I've seen her. Blair Onyx is a person I've been wanting to see in SCW for a very long time. But then obviously looking at all 5 of these women, like Haven Harris is new to me. If I've heard her name before, I don't remember hearing it. And I feel bad if we have talked about her before. But the other 4 I know through CSW we have talked about a little. Well, I'm sorry, no. At least 3 of them through CSW I know quite well. Blair Onyx is still one of those, like, I want to get that personality into SCW. I want to see some freaky shit. I mean, she's wearing what looks like a Spider-Man outfit, for God's sakes.
She's the spider chick.
It's like Wednesday Addams mixed with Peter Parker. Like, I want to see some shit. I'm on board. Like if she wins, I'd be like, that makes a lot of sense to me. But I mean, you can't sleep on Amina Belmont.
No. She's been working her way up. And maybe I don't agree with how she wins sometimes, or her fucking attitude. Snotty ass fucking British shit going on over there. But
Nubby, yeah,
it's working for her.
Yeah. I mean, look at Gunther.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's not British, but I mean, still, it's
Close enough.
good enough.
He's Australia, but I mean, it's far, but still the same. Ish. I said what I said.
Oh yeah, no take backs.
I ain't taking it back.
Fuck no, he shouldn't.
Call me out on it. I don't care.
Yeah, come at him.
Yeah.
You know where to find him. He'll be at CSW on Friday, sitting by the ring bell, maybe in a Futures Battle Royal in the beginning. You don't know what he does.
Yeah. If you come by me by the bell, just blame Levi. Go after him.
Yeah. Levi did that shit.
Yeah, Levi always does that shit.
Fucking Levi.
Facts.
What the fuck? I tell you.
He is.
Fucking Levi.
I try to love the guy, but he is a fuck.
He is such a fuck.
The Double Jeopardy match is back, as we have 2 matches taking place at the exact same time. Now, I must say again, I created it when I was a child. I did it. So it would be Shane Boucher taking on Solomon Tupu, and then Jay Marston taking on Shane Hollister. Now, the winners of each match will immediately face each other. Now, mind you, not only are they at the same time, but it's no disqualification. So somebody else from one match can knock out somebody else in another, and it'll be legal. Just that Tupu cannot pin Hollister or Marston, or you have to beat your exact opponent first. But you can still beat each other up. All 4 men can beat each other up. Wild. But I think the rule should be, if one match ends, the winner has to leave, get away from the match. That would be my opinion. If I were
Yeah.
general manager, of course. But as I'm not, so
I got you. Hey, man, maybe time will tell. Maybe they'll see what you did in RPW in your brief stint as GM. Maybe they'll see how everyone's falling apart because of Steve.
I mean, his first official night, and look what happened. Mr. Kate got fucked up by All Day and the BOZ. So he lost control of his legends already. He lost control of the Hate Keepers back in a few years ago. Now he's losing the legends.
People are definitely taking advantage of him on that.
Yep. So I can't wait to see what he does next. I don't agree with him putting Marche in a title match, but that's fine.
That's who he is.
But speaking of title matches, for the Metro title, we have Quintero defending his championship against JJ Garrett. That should be fun. Uh, for the tag team titles, we have Adam Stallion and Cypher taking on Fly Death, and I just mentioned them a little earlier as they'll be on another show the next night. Now I forgot to mention we do have a special guest, and he will be in a match. It will be Rhino returning to CSW, taking on Hans Carden, the Crab Man. Is he going to give
yeah.
Rhino crabs?
I mean, a crab
And a
infested rhino.
Yeah.
I believe that's called Jumanji.
That is a fact.
Facts, bro. Facts.
Yeah. And we mentioned it. For the heavyweight title, Marche Rocket gets his shot for whatever reason. Uh, he'll be taking on Conan Lycan, who is the champion. I mean, Marche did call him out last month, and Steve let him have it. Steve is giving it to him. Now he's calling it punishment, but really, is it punishment?
I'm sorry, Punch, but it's like, how dare you? For what you've done, you now get a championship match.
I guess he's, making his, bringing his promises. Like he wants to bank on them now. It's like, where were you before?
Yeah.
I mean, you broke a promise with me already. You still keep on promising I'm going to have a match, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, let's give a guy that almost killed Mr. Kate a title shot. It's as well deserving.
Yeah, that sounds like him. That sounds like the Steve I know.
This is definitely the Steve we know.
Yeah. It's like, I look out for my friends. I care for my people. Why isn't Nubby booked on the card, brother? But yeah, I guess he doesn't want to play favorites, but he does what he can to help out his boys.
I mean, that. Yeah, he's helping out C-Red by helping out his boy.
Yeah.
Oh, Steve. And I voted for you.
Right, and he can't he can't respond to this because we're currently recording our shows. He's recording his.
It's true.
Yeah.
And that is CSW Good as Dead this Friday, February 21st, 9757 Pacific Avenue in Franklin Park, Illinois. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Bell time 7:30 p.m. Pre-show around 7:10 p.m. Front row sold out. General admission tickets only $25.
Nice. My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, this Saturday we have Massacre at the Majestic. Southland Championship Wrestling returns to the Majestic Theater this Saturday, February 22nd. It is at 150 North Schuyler Avenue in Kankakee, Illinois. High Voltage will be starting at 6 p.m. That's when the doors open up. So as you pile in, you're going to be able to enjoy amazing pre-show. They consist of 4 matches that we'll run through here in a minute. The main event or the main card will start up at 7 p.m. Front row seats still available for $20. General admission is at $15. So one of the high voltage matches that has been announced on their social medias was obviously the main event, which is going to see Johnny Chaos taking on the Night Reaper. So we'll see if Johnny has what it takes to take on this creepy dude that happened to have mentioned his own family in a recent promo over on Southland Championship Wrestling. A match that was just announced, not by me. I didn't book it, but it was on my show. How does that work? I don't know. Powers to be. Nubby, you'll be going one-on-one with the returning VJ Price.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta get you. Now I get you guys are friends. I get to I get that you guys get along, but you have to look past that because we're looking at who's gonna get maybe a future high voltage title shot out of this or something like that. I don't know what Flat Top's thinking. That's what my thought is. Like can nobody get back into the title picture? I know you've been having some issues with the torture killers, but let's get you a little friendlier of a fight. Maybe a one-on-one, friendlier fight. Somebody somebody you appreciate, and plus it's been a minute since VJ stepped into the ring, so let's see what he remembers to do. Other matches that we're going to see, obviously we'll see Appearance of Damages. They're going to be on high voltage. It's going to be Sheik and Freiberg taking on Odinson, the Berserker, coming back around again. He's going to be teaming up with Tommy Gunn, helping Tommy hopefully pick up a victory against, Appearance of Damages. Hasn't had much success against them, but who knows, maybe this time around with the help of Odinson, the Berserker, he may be finally pick up a win over Freiberg. One more match, and I can't remember what the hell I booked. What did I book? Dallas, Callaway. Callaway will be taking a debuting Ty Flowers. Ty Flowers coming into SCW on the high voltage. Callaway's gonna, run through the ringer, put him through some matchups, see what he's capable of. Callaway is a rising star in SCW, and I'm gonna take advantage of him on high voltage as much as possible before Flat Top's like, well, I want him on the main card. Fuck you, Flat Top. Appearance of Damages will be pulling double duty. They will be on the main roster. Now, what are they doing? We don't quite know yet. We do know that there will be a tag team match with Chaos and Callaway taking on the Torture Killers. We're going to see the tag team titles on the line as the Urban Legends will be taking on Whiskey Benton Hellbound. If you guys don't know who that is the 3-time longest reigning SCW heavyweight champion, my best friend Max Holiday and his partner. Who is his partner's name?
Brandon Blaze.
There we go. Thank you. I'm just too focused on my best friend, longest reigning 3-time SCW heavyweight champion, Max Holiday.
I just had to make sure it wasn't Brian. I get the two mixed up, Brandon and Brian. But it's Brandon Blaze.
There we go. Yeah, I know there's more than one person. I don't fucking know.
Max,
all that matters is that my best friend, longest reigning 3-time SCW heavyweight champion, is coming back around to become tag team champion. So that's a thing that's happening. I'm excited for it. Another match I'm excited for is Eric Schultz is going to shut up and take the title of Benny Vargas because that Genesis title is on the line this Saturday at the Majestic. Benny's finally going to lose that stupid title and hopefully that stupid smirk and sends his ass back to Boston and out of our lives for good. Just hopes Schultz does get results.
Yeah.
I believe RVP will be defending her title against Carmichael, the same woman she took the title from a couple months back. I wasn't at the last SCW show. I know Carmichael was there. I know she was present in attendance. I can't quite remember exactly what occurred, but obviously a rematch is happening. Flat Top made it so. Will RVP be able to retain her title against the former champion and Carmichael? We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Nubby clearly believes RVP is the best SCW Women's Champion ever. He said that earlier, not Natasha's name. That's fine. So I guess for him, maybe she will retain. You know, tell you right now, if it was Angel, she'd fucking lose it.
Maybe.
The final match that is announced for this Saturday, of course, is a rematch from last month. James Crew will be putting his SCW Heavyweight Championship on the line once again against Jimmy Carrot. Now, what's up, Nubs?
That's not the final match.
Was there one more match that was announced?
Yep.
Oh, wait, which one did I miss?
Torture Killers.
I said that one.
No, you didn't.
Torture Killers with Chaos and Calloway. 100% I did.
When did you say that?
It was right after I said Punitive Damage is playing double duty on the card. Not quite sure what they're doing. Go back and listen. I 100% mentioned it. It was the first match I actually did right before Urban Legends and Whiskey Event and Hellbound. I talked about my longest reigning 3-time SCW heavyweight best friend, Max Howdy. Go back and listen. I promise you I did. I was looking right at the poster when I was talking about it. Promise you. Promise you I did. You go back and listen. All the fans who are listening, it's like, Nubby, no, you could have had him. No, I totally did.
I was just trying to get you to not talk about Creed, but it's fine.
Oh, hell's bells, brother. No, I gotta talk about it. It's the main event. I'm talking about the same guy who's too good to show up on the Southland Talk live streams that happen for SCW. But I don't know what's going to happen. I know that Torture Killers won't be far behind. I know Jimmy Carrot's probably going out there with nothing but Basil, and that's about it. You've met Basil up close and personal, so you know that maybe he helps in some ways, but probably not in the ways that matter. So, will Jimmy Carrot become SCW Heavyweight Champion this Saturday? You're gonna have to show up at the Majestic to find out. I will be coming back. I will be there with my commentating partner, Chris. And we're going to be calling some live action here at the Majestic this Saturday. If you're in the Kankakee area, stop on over to the Massacre at the Majestic. It will be at the Majestic Theater on Schuyler Avenue in Kankakee. Again, high voltage starts at 6. So get there at 6 p.m. Get your seats. Check out the amazing matches we have, especially Nubby taking on VJ Price on high voltage. And then the main card will happen at 7 p.m. Again, front row, $20. General admission is $15. And make sure you tune in to the Southland Talk Roundtable the following day. It is a live stream on Podbean. Link and event will be found on the JFW Facebook page. Just follow that link, sign up for Podbean, subscribe to us, and get ready. 10 a.m. Central Time. We will be sitting down and spending the next hour recapping the show and talking to some wrestlers. Nubby, I know you may or may not be there. Totally understand if you can't make it. So it will be me, and I will be bringing live people on the live stream as we go through it. So we started doing it. We took a break from it last year just because of all the other stuff I had going on in my life. But I felt the need, hey, maybe it's time to kind of bring it back. So look at that. An hour. In a fucking hour. Crush that shit. Crush that shit. All right, well, we will be back next week. We're going to record next Tuesday, just like we did this week. So don't worry if here comes Monday. It's like, oh no, where are we at? Don't worry, we'll be here. But Nubby, let me get a final freaking thought from you. What's on your mind with wrestling, and what do you what's your final freaking thought when it comes to professional wrestling this week?
Well, obviously my mind's elsewhere at times, but actually my mind is actually on this match with VJ Price.
Oh, there you go.
So I've never wrestled him before. You mentioned it. We are friends. We're cool. He hasn't been around. I hope he's been keeping up what's been going on. And I hope he's been training because I'm the one that's been there.
Oh yeah.
So, and I'm not gonna, and he better not take me lightly. And I'm not gonna take him lightly. I've been having some tough matches lately. I know he'll bring it. So I can't wait. I just can't wait to get to a little bit of my normal stuff
Yeah.
for this weekend. The other thing I'm thinking about is CSW actually, because I might jump in that battle royal.
Oh yeah, he might have ropes this time.
Yeah, hopefully these ropes will stay on.
Hopefully the ropes will stay on. Yeah, dude, and I think you facing VJ for, even though again it's a booking done by Flat Top, not by me. I think it's a good return match for him. And he definitely has something to prove because you are a former singles champion in SCW. That's something VJ has never done. Yes, he's a former tag team champion, but he's never held a singles title in SCW. And obviously, he's had issue with torture killers. You have had issue with torture killers, so you do know that. Who knows if they're gonna get involved in your matchup? But I mean, to be out there with a friend, almost kind of like an exhibition thing, it's going to be an interesting matchup for sure. The one thing I've been my final freaking thought, not freaking thinking, but my final freaking thought about this week in wrestling, it was actually occurred last week with the debut of Ricky Starks in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
So, him showing up, we knew that it was a matter of time. We just didn't know if it was going to be main roster or NXT. Also, Jordan Grace looks to be starting out in NXT as well. So, how long they're going to be down there, who knows? I don't think it'll be that long, but it's definitely an interesting thing to see how the growth of NXT is happening and the fact that they are still competitive with the main show of AEW just shows what they have to offer the wrestling business as NXT. It's not even becoming like a training grounds for Raw and SmackDown. It is becoming a third show for Raw and SmackDown. So, um, good on Ricky Stark's debut. I watched Busted Open with the Undertaker on as a guest, and they even mentioned how excited they were for Ricky to be there at NXT. So, a lot of cool things happening in wrestling. Obviously, we mentioned there's 5 different shows happening this week. 2 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, up in Wisconsin, here in Chicago, out in Kankakee. Wherever you are, you can find wrestling. Make sure you check those out. Next week, we'll recap the results from what we can obtain from these. Obviously, SCW, we don't have to worry about next week because I'll be doing the live stream on that. We'll have that covered. But we'll find out what happens at Frontline. We'll find out what happens at CSW. We'll see what Squared Circle Megastars has to offer and Freelance. Next week's match cards, however, I can't remember what we have.
We've got actually we got some more frontline coming up, but Rocket Pro presents
That's right.
Shamrock Showdown next week, and
Yeah.
I cannot wait to talk about it because it's gonna be fun.
Well, I'll put it out there right now for anyone from Rocket Pro Wrestling. If you want to send someone over here to talk about Rocket Pro Wrestling with us, the offer's there. We're giving companies an opportunity to say, hey, I got a guy who loves to talk about our show on your show. Feel free, reach out to us. Reach out to Nubby, reach out to me, reach out to JFW. Say, hey, I wouldn't mind coming on. And it doesn't have to be the whole show. Just the point of the show we talk about with your shit. So, I thought about the other day. I was like, we should have a segment on the show called "Get Your Shit In."
Mm.
Like everybody just call it like what was it, like GYS, GYSI, but that already exists. So
Mm.
yeah. So, but who knows? Yeah, maybe we'll segment some shit up. Fourth Mother Box could do it. Why can't us? So.
Yeah.
Nubby, anything else you want to talk about wrestling related? Anything else happening that you want to share?
um. So we mentioned the Power Hour.
Yeah.
There's guests this week, even though it's on right now. Draven Stryker of Stryker Industries from Frontline Pro is their guest. So tune into that after or before, whatever comes first, or whatever you want to do, or listen to both. I'm pretty sure you can watch it on your TV and then listen to our show at the same time. You don't have to listen to Steve talk; just watch him talk.
Yeah, I mean, you assume if he's talking, it's definitely him just talking about himself.
Yeah. I got nothing to report on LAM stuff. I would assume that there could be a podcast coming up soon. So,
Gives a fuck about it.
well, as a member, I have to.
I don't give a fuck about your membership to LIM. Goofy asses. Got nothing to report. Of course, you got nothing to report about LIM. They don't do shit. They don't do shit. God, it's fine now. No, it's okay. It's cool. Guys, make sure you follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, just by searching Just Freakin Wrestling or the JFW Podcast. Continue to listen to us wherever you pick up your podcasts, whether it be Spotify, was it Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio. I mean, wherever basically the audio is spread out. Just search for it, you'll find us. Spotify seems to be the big one, Apple Music as well, or Apple Podcast. But if you want to watch the show, which I promise I'll start working on that and be better at that, you can do so over on our YouTube channel at Just Freakin Wrestling, the JFW Podcast. You know, it's that one place that people like Alpha Zeta Zeta or the Lovely Intoxicated Men like to pretend that that's our fan base, is those 60 some odd subscribers we have over there, because that's the cool thing to fucking do, because they don't want to mention the fact that they have 2 more fucking subscribers than we do based on a video show, but whatever. Do so over there. I'm not bitter about it. Nubby, that's all I got.
I believe we can. Yeah, ring the bell on this episode.
Perfect. As always, I'm Travis C.
And I am the Faction Slayer, Nubby the Amazing Turtle, Cowabunga.
I don't know why, but the gopher groundhog from Cash just popped in my head. And thank you for listening to an episode of Just Freakin Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.